Hello everybody, welcome back. Miss Abate here. Okay, so we're going to be on part 2 of our suffix lesson, okay? So if you remember from the first lesson, we talked about the suffixes full, F-U-L, that means full of. We learned a suffix ly, ly, okay? That can mean how or how often, like how do they act, in what way do they do it, okay? We learn the suffix less, L-E-S-S, that means without, and the suffix able, A-B-L-E, and that means in a certain way, and you're able to do that action, okay? All right, so we're going to have a little bit more practice today, and we're going to be in our wonders text today. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And while I'm doing this, please make sure you have something to write with or something to write on. All right, so we're going to be back in the text, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. So as you read The Boy Who Cried Wolf, you may read words that you do not know. You may be able to use suffixes to understand the meaning of these words. Reminder, what is a suffix? A suffix is a word, part, or syllable, such as full or ly, that is added to the end of a word. To figure out the meaning of a word that has a suffix, separate the suffix from the root word. So, in our first lesson, we learned about two others, but today we're going to focus on full and ly. Okay? All right, find the... I think this has a typo. So we're going to find the suffix in the word harmful. Separate the suffix from the root word, then use these word parts to figure out the meaning. Use a think aloud to help you. All right, so again, you're just going to watch and listen to this part, and then we'll work on you writing in a little bit. The villagers ran up the hill to help the boy. When they got there, they saw no harmful wolf. The boy laughed. "Shepherd boy, don't cry wolf unless there really is a wolf," said the villagers. They went back down the hill. I'm not sure what the word harmful means. The root word is harm, which means to hurt. The suffix is full, which means full of. So what do we think the word means? So we have the root word harm, the suffix full, harmful, because we know full means full of. It is full of harm or hurt. So there was no wolf that was full of harm. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this one together. So let's get whatever we're writing with and writing on out. Find each highlighted word in The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Use a pencil tool to separate the suffix from the root word. Then use a type tool to write the meaning of the highlighted word. Ready? Long ago, a shepherd boy sat on a hilltop watching the village sheep. He was not fond of his job. He did not like it one bit. He would have liked something wonderful to happen, but nothing remarkable ever did. Ooh, there's actually two in there. So we're actually going to do both. Okay. All right. So what is the first highlighted word? Wonderful. Okay. So what's the root word? Wonder. Yeah. And what's the suffix? Good, full. So we know that full, the suffix full means what? Exactly what it sounds like. Good. Full of. So what does wonderful mean? It means full of wonder. Okay. So I know that I said we're going to do both of them, but here's what we're going to do. Because these two words mean the same thing, we're just going to identify the suffix here, okay? So we have the word remarkable, right? What is the suffix? What is the root word and what is the suffix? So the root word can be remark, and what's the suffix? Able, okay? So remarkable, wonderful, those can basically mean the same thing. So that's why I know I said we were going to dive into it, but I lied. All right, so I want you to make sure you have this highlighted for wonderful written down. All right, next we're going to do another one, and you're going to do this one on your own. Find each highlighted word in The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Use a pencil tool to separate the suffix from the root word. Then use a type tool to write the meaning of the highlighted word. Okay? The shepherd boy watched the clouds move softly by to stay busy. He saw horses, dogs, and dragons in the sky. He made up stories with these things as characters. Okay, so your word is softly. So I want you to separate your root word from the suffix. Write what the suffix means, and now write the new meaning of the word. Go ahead, pause the video and do all those three things. All right, so let's go over it. What is your root word? Soft. What's the suffix? Lee. And what do we say lee meant? Remember that was a little bit trickier of one. So I like to say in a certain way. That's what I like to say, but the video said in what way. It also said how often. Okay. All right. So now what does softly mean? If I could spell it right. What did you say softly meant? Right. In a soft way. Yeah, you saw the clouds move in a soft way. All right, friends, you did an excellent job today. Make sure you have that written down on your paper as well. And if you have that written on your paper, then you are good to go for this lesson. You did a wonderful job, and I'll see you next time.